question in sort of an aggressive tone whether I had been to a caucus before. And being intimidated by the vice president, I nodded yes, and I have not. And I told people that it was a response I gave without thinking. And his immediate response to me was,
well, it's funny. Joe Biden likes to act like he's a very intimidating guy. In reality, he's just an old, unpleasant, rude old man, just like a lot of boomers. But let's hear how Joe Biden responds to a 21-year-old woman who questions him, grills him rightly on his very poor showing in Iowa. Joe Biden has been doing this to people who come to his rallies daily. He takes this whole thing for granted, like Hillary Clinton did. Like he's automatically going to be the Democrat nominee, so he feels he can be a jackass to anybody. And it's, I can't stand it when these old people like Joe Biden. I'm not trying to hit on old people or anything, but people like Joe Biden, rude, disrespectful. They think that they can get away with murder just because they think they're going to get somewhere. Well, that worked very well for Hillary Clinton. She was another disrespectful woman who just trampled her through everybody, treated people with disdain, and look where it got her. Here's the clip of Joe Biden calling a 21-year-old a lying dog-faced, lying pony soldier.
At Mercer University, and oh, awesome. So I'm gonna be a little bit mean for a second, okay? So, so you're arguably the candidate with the greatest advantage in this race. You've been the vice president.
Only because the mainstream media is propping him up. They want the globalist, center-left, new Democrat in the White House again, who will go to wars and who will raise everyone's taxes and raise the debt and the deficit and everything. Let's continue.
You weren't burdened down by the impeachment trials, in the participation. So how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
It's a good question. Number one, Iowa's a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to any more of this rambling old man. Let's get back to the lady who went through this with Joe Biden.
You have it. No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. And then just went on about how I had to be honest. And then he sort of gave a somewhat explanation about how he has the black vote and other candidates don't. And how he's gotten endorsements, and Iowa is not really representative.
Iowa's not really representative? Is this guy for real? Is this guy stupid? Is he retarded or something? I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt her, but you know something? I hate it when politicians like Joe Biden in the United States act with such disdain for what they refer to as flyover country. What the hell do you mean by Iowa is not really representative? What do you mean when you say you've got the black vote? Does it mean that you've got the token vote? Is that what you're trying to say, Joe Biden? Iowa is not representative. Iowa is part of the United States of America, you dumbass. Iowa is just as much representative. Iowa matters just as much as any part of the United States. And for you to actually talk like as if you've got, like as if being in fourth place in the first primary of the whole process, and you talk about that glowingly, almost as if, well, those white redneck crackers out there in Iowa, they didn't vote for me. They're not woke enough. They're not progressive enough. They're just a bunch of farmers who has a female senator who castrates cows. They don't matter. They're not. They didn't vote for me. Those idiots didn't vote for me. I take that with a badge of honor because I've got a bunch of frou-frou jigaboos out there who are supporting me and a bunch of establishment Democrats who are endorsing me. That those people in Iowa, they don't matter. You look at that CNN. Look at that MSNBC. Look at that globalists in the Senate and the House of Representatives, Clinton Democrats. Those people in Iowa, they don't like me, so I am your man. You have to support me because those folks out there in Iowa, they don't care about me. So I'm obviously the right candidate. I'm the woke. You got to support me. Honestly, I'd rather support Bernie Sanders than Joe Biden. I'd rather support Elizabeth Warren, who says she's Native American, even though I'm more white than she is Native American. I've got 1% German, 1% Scandinavian, and she's got like point something percent Native American and calls herself Native. I'd rather vote for her than vote for Joe Biden. I'd rather vote for just about anyone than Joe Biden. I can't believe that Democrats would be so stupid to actually even consider voting for an old, washed up, disheveled, plagiarizing dumbass like Joe Biden than really anybody at this point. Let's finish up here with her name escapes me, but let's finish up with this woman who rightfully, I think she's a hero because she exposed Joe Biden for what he is. Somebody who's running scared, vulnerable, quivering in his pants, rude as hell. That's what most people do when they're scared. They become rude, they become belligerent. Let's listen to her again and her experience with Joe Biden, the pervert.
But it seems to me that American politics are very much centered around momentum and enthusiasm and sort of the movement of your campaign. And from what I can gather, his campaign is very stagnant. And so I tried to frame that in a polite way because I thought it would give him a chance to...
Joe Biden puts people with ADHD to sleep, okay?
Sort of make himself shine and explain himself, because I'm just I'm a freaking college student. What do I know? And I figured there was potentially other dynamics that I didn't know about that he could explain, and that really didn't seem to be the case. From my perspective, he just kind of abused a very lopsided power dynamic to sort of bully and intimidate me, and then give his answer. So it was a little nerve-wracking because I left in tears because I was afraid the media would frame me as some liar, because the vice president had just called me a liar on national TV. So I definitely was nervous, but it really hasn't panned out that way, and I'm really grateful. I was afraid of getting canceled, and what was I going to say?
I think she has done more to expose Joe Biden than anyone. She's a patriot. Yes, she's most likely a Democrat, voting Democrat, but you know what? It doesn't matter whether or not you're Democrat or Republican. It's your principles and what you stand for, and if you love your country and all this stuff. And I just applaud, I salute this young lady for showing the world the vulnerabilities of Joe Biden. I really, really hope that this individual does not become president of the United States. He's nothing but an angry, scared, washed up old man, and he's really, frankly, I hope he doesn't get anywhere. This is the Arana Nation.